Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Jack Chang here, and today we're going to do yet another property review. It is 99 Residence at Batu Caves. So yes, this is 99 Residence, this big block here. And this is actually the first phase of this rather huge project. It's called 99 Legend at KL North, or in Malay, Legacy 99, yeah. So this is a very big project. The total land size here is actually 17 acres, but for this phase, 99 Residence, it sits on a 7 acres land. You have 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 53 stories for a total of 1,421 units. Okay. The smallest unit is a 900 square feet unit, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and 2 car parks, while the biggest, it's 1,380 square feet for a 4+1 rooms, 3 bathrooms, and also 3 car parks. I hope I got that right. So at the site here, this is a separate development. Towards the back, actually, this is actually Laman Sari. I reviewed this recently also. This is Rumah Whip project, very impressive Rumah Whip project. And to give you an idea of where we are, between this, or rather the back of this 99 Residence and Laman Sari is basically MRR2. And towards here, you can see this is actually Batu Caves. Okay? So Jalan Kuching is essentially sort of in this direction, just behind this route. Oh, you can see some cars there, right? That is basically Jalan Kuching. And towards my back is essentially, I think this is the Kip Business Park. Or slightly further down is Taman Wayu. So yes, without further ado, let's head in. Let's go. So we are walking towards the development. Very, very nice arch here at the entrance into this 99 Legends. So all this part of the land is also part of 99 Legends future phases. It's nice that they actually have and you have boom gates here also. So this is supposed to be a entrance specifically only into 99 Residence, or around 99 Legends. 99 Residence against only the first phase. So we are not inside 99 Residence yet. That in front there is the guardhouse for 99 Residence. So we are in the compound of 99 Residence, and towards my back is the guardhouse. I like how it's actually 2+1. Yeah, 2 for residents, 1 for visitors for both sides. So it's 3 in, 3 out, and you even have 1 specially for motos. Yeah, and of course you got a proper grill, mesh grill, which is for pedestrians. You got some water feature at the side there. So very nice. I don't think I've ever seen one for motorists, actually, motorcyclists. So, okay, that's a good start. A lot of car park, or rather you have car parks here on this floor. And they actually clearly label where is the lobby for Block B, Block A, Block C and D. It's over the other side. So this is for Block B. The ones that we're going to visit is Block A. Okay. So they want to do that marble feel, but obviously you can see it's a laminate, right? By the way, the curvy waves. This is a much better place to wait. Inside the brochure at the entrance, okay, we'll talk about it later, but it's supposed to be a waiting zone. Kind of meaningless. This is a much better waiting zone. Anyway, we'll talk about that, the facilities later on. You got these branded vans, 99 Residence, because in the developer's brochure, it's actually mentioned free shuttle van to the MRT station. I'm not sure which MRT station is there, but I got 2 shuttle vans. They're very, very brand new. Still not, you can see the seats still wrapped up. And so this is for Block A, and this is the lift lobby. So behind here is actually MR2, and that is Residency Lamansari. Yeah, I reviewed that just recently, a month ago. Very, very impressive Rumah whip. The best Rumah whip that I've seen to date. And this is a very nice ramp also, you see. Yeah. Not to be confused with MR2, this further in, this is a ramp, yeah, for specifically for this building, this development, 99 residents. So it leads directly into the car park. You don't need to go through this main car park on level 1. This is the mail room. Letterbox, very, very small. Yeah. But it's open, so if there are visitors or whoever, they can easily spam a lot of space there. Yeah. Okay, lift bomba. So there's two lift lobbies. That is only for your lift bomba, and this is for your regular ones. But the lift bomba is a double-sided one, so it's also here. So you have a total of 4 lifts. Okay, let's head up. Stepping out of the lift, we are on 26th floor for Block A. So very wide wall-to-wall window panel. So we're pretty much in the middle of this development, already in the middle of this block. 55 stories. So Block A and B are connected. That door there leads towards Block B. And for each, already this block itself, right? A itself, it has 9 units. This is the door to the bomba lift entrance and also the refuse room. So the bomba lift entrance and the refuse room, you have a double door. And it's rather far from the units. Oh, this refuse room also has a window. Nice. So it's double, or rather in this instance, almost a triple door. 1, 2, 3 together. I mean, this fire-rated door. So as far as odor is concerned, right, I think you're quite safe. I don't think so there'll be any foul odor even for these units nearby. 8 feet walkway, the corridor. Very wide, very generous. And one of the key points that this unit shouts out, right, or rather this development, is that the doors are not facing each other. So you have somewhat of a privacy, if you notice, right? Right opposite, you know, it's not a unit. Most developments, condos, right opposite, there's a unit. So this will be the unit that we will be reviewing. This is a Type B, 1,080 square feet, 3 plus 1 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms with 2 car parks. So immediately at the entrance, this grill, by the way, is given by the developer, in case you are curious, with this 99 branding here. So all units are provided with the grill. Makes it easy, right, for the owners. Quite high up, yeah. And this is a double panel grill also. So immediately at the entrance, quite big. More than enough space if you want to do a shoe cabinet. It's quite high up. So this part here, it goes all the way up. This is 10 feet. Fire-rated door. This is the kitchen. Kitchen cabinets provided by the developer. But again, depends on the packages that you take. But most of the units, or rather most of the owners, take this kitchen this kitchen cabinet package. Because I understand if you get a rebate, you don't get much rebate off. Tiles all the way to the top, 10 feet. Yeah, 10 feet. So the kitchen accessories, this is by Inspire. This is an Australian brand if I'm not mistaken. Relatively young Australian brand, Inspire. And they give you this sliding door, which saves space, and with a translucent sticker. So you can see opposite, right? So basically you get a fair bit of light coming in. And even there it's quite bright, you know, they have windows. It's the yard. Washing machine. Water inlet. Outlet is at the bottom. Two power points. One for your fridge, one should be an additional one. DB box. This is very low, very accessible. Slightly too low to my liking. Yeah, single phase. Got two switches. It's a single phase. If it's three, you have. If it's three phase, you have three switches. 1, 2, 3. This is only 2. 1, 2. So I have very fond memories of this developer, JL99, and that's because one of my earliest videos is basically the Ridge at Titiwangsa. Extremely impressive, the view, the infinity view from the pool. You can check out that video, really very nice, of the Kael skyline. Going back to this unit, nice. So you have a decent balcony here, and they give tempered glass so you get a nice view. For now it's still unobstructed, but you actually have this project coming up. This here is also part of this 99 Legends, and this is basically phase 2, under development. That should be phase 3, not yet launched. For now it's just this project, just launched. And yes, if you recall, we were standing somewhere there at the start of the video. So this is Jalan Kuching, and that is Lotus Selayang. So this is Keep Business Park, and this is Lotus Selayang. So your view here, in a way, will be blocked once this block is up, because we are only 26 stories. This will be, I think, just as high if I'm not mistaken. So this nice view will not last. And with that, assuming it's built also, you literally, it's going to be enclosed, unfortunately. You can see the 4 towers, the 4 tallest towers in Malaysia. This, nice. So they have a nice, compartment here to put your aircon outdoor compressors. Aluminium sliding doors also quite solid. So this is the +1 room, utility room. But actually this room is quite decent in terms of size. So more often than not, right, when you talk about utility room, right, you don't have windows, you don't have power points, you don't have, a fan hook and so on, aircon point. But for this, actually the width is actually more than enough to put a single bed. You got a window, and you got proper tiles, so I would not really call this a +1 room actually. And usually the +1 room also is towards, the entrance is towards the kitchen there, if you notice. Towards the yard meant for the maid. But this one is part of this walkway to your living room. So is this really a +1? You can actually easily pull it off as a normal room. Got a power point here. But this is quite high up. So it's a bit weird, and you don't have any power points lower down. The guest room. So again, there is your aircon. So the wall is not all the way, right? The window panels is up until here, terminates here. And you have a box up. Yeah, let me turn on the lights. So this box up is for your aircon. Yeah. So the way they do it, right? This aircon piping, I suspect, goes to the back here. They utilize this plaster ceiling here. It goes towards the end there, and then it comes back in. Hence, it uses this box up and goes out here. You can see the box up curves, right? L shape. Then it drops down to the, should be the first unit. Legrand switch sockets. Bathroom. Let's check out the bathroom. So this bathroom is facing outwards, and I guess that's because they can't put the other room here. So your other room is here, and here's your bathroom. Also Inspire, the same brand as the sink. Same goes for the sink, and also the water closet Inspire. One interesting thing to note, they actually give you a power point here. So if you want to use your hair dryer, your shaver, there's a nice power point. No power points though provided for the water heater, and hence you see these not so nice. This trunking here. So the water heater is installed by the owner. This opens out. Oh. All in all, quite nice. This is the other guest room. So this guest room is big. It's bigger than the other one actually. In this guest room, it opens out into your air well. So it's over the yard. Again, you have the box up. And you can put your aircon here. You go, and again the aircon piping, right? It goes there to hang this wall, this brick wall. It goes into the walkways, plaster ceiling above. And then it runs here, aircon piping drops down. You can install at your yard area. There's actually I'm not sure if you can see, but this area for your aircon outdoor unit for this room. The other two rooms and the living room goes to the balcony there. And last but not least, master bedroom. So the owner is renting out this unit, found a tenant, but it's still available for sale at a very attractive price. So if you're interested in the unit, do reach out to Kael. His contact is below in the description. Hence you see all this furniture because it's already rented out. Gates are slightly L-shaped. Slightly bigger window panel. So here's more than enough space to do your wardrobe. This is the bathroom. So again, you have this PowerPoint Oh, slightly different tiles. Nice. This looks very classy. These black tiles. Okay, so yes, that sums up the review of this unit, Type B, 1080 square feet, 3+1 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms with 2 car parks. If you are interested in this unit, do reach out to Kael. His contact is below in the description. Now that we're finished reviewing this unit, let's head down and check out the facilities. Let's go. Kicking off our facilities tour on level 53A or 55. Sorry, 54, not 55. Why I mentioned 55 is because that although this is the facilities floor, you actually have units above on the 55th floor. Hence, that's why the slip of tongue. So even 54, for this block only, block D, yes, we are in block D, so we actually changed from A to D. There are actually 4 units here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. These are the only blocks on this floor, the only resident units on this floor. For above ABC, they are all facilities. And actually above this, you actually have units. So this is actually a big empty outdoor area. Above you only have 2 units. So very exclusive for the highest unit. Yeah. So you actually have, yes, units this side, left and right. And this is basically the outdoor unit really, the outdoor space, sorry, for this particular unit. So you can imagine, build up wise, the indoor build out is the same, but it enjoys that big outdoor space. So for block D itself, this is going to be a short walk, a connecting bridge to ABC. There are no facilities here for the area above block D. These are all the water pump rooms. As a matter of fact, it's a bit dark here. You still got some light coming through thanks to these louvered window panels. This is block C. So block C onwards is where you have all the facilities. Sky Pavilion. So they give you these glass railings, right? This is the connecting bridge, connecting to block C, between A and B to C and D. Yeah. Very big structures here. Basically 99 residents left and right, or rather back and front. So, the bottom there, that is MR2. This is the Banjaran Batu Caves, and there onwards head towards Layang. You can see Banjaran Titiwangsa. Sky Bridge. So up, got this spiral staircase. This is the only access. Oh no, sorry, this is not the only access. You also can access it via the emergency stairs, but basically no lift up to your gym. So your gym is above here in this mezzanine floor. I'll skip this part, walking up. The Sky Gym. So it's quite sizable. Supposed to be over 4,000 square feet, but I don't really see that 4,000. I don't think so. This is 4,000. Oneness Fitness, that's the brand. Haven't heard of this brand before. Oneness Fitness. Okay, let's head back down. Back down from the spiral staircase. So one interesting thing about this particular floor, right, is that this is a hybrid between a covered and open floor. You know, if you get what I mean, there's so much structure, so much I don't know how do I coin it. Yeah. Usually your highest floor will not be so. There's a lot of structures, a lot of things ongoing here, right? And even look at this facade here. Oh, this is the bathroom. Infinity sky pool. I'm looking at these structures here. I'm trying to see what does this I-beam serve. Any purpose? This is pure facade. This though is, I think, rather dangerous because it's not that high up, to be honest. This is somewhat up until my chest level, and there is a ledge here. If you step up, if kids step on this, it's up until my waist, which can be rather dangerous. This part is a bit scary, to be honest, for kids. Yeah, again, this is the highest floor, 54 stories. Jacuzzi, switch is there. Landscaping all very spot on, I like it. There's something very magical about this whole floor being a facilities floor. Sky BBQ pit. So you got not that much seating, but it's covered. That's the nice thing. You know, it's high up, you know, it's the open air, and yet it's covered. So if it rains, you can still have your BBQ in peace. Two pits side by side. And there's some more sitting there. So you can easily sit 4 aside. High go. Exclusive distributor Lacure. Okay, let me check that out. Yeah. So the same table and table set. So at least 16 people. All seated. Quite nice. And the nice thing about this part here, right, is that this part here, I mean, up until the BBQ pit, it's only the BBQ pit. So if you're not a part of the BBQ party, you will not come out, you know, you will not enter this part. Here, it's all your water tank room. Okay, we are done reviewing this floor. Now let's head down to level 1. We still got some facilities on level 1 before we review the main facilities on level 10. Let's go. Okay, so we are just beside the guardhouse again, and there's supposed to be some facilities on paper, but this is a very classical example of having facilities for the sake of it, which means absolutely nothing at all. So this is supposed to be a waiting plaza, whatever that means. Would you wait here under the sun? Seriously? I don't know. Yeah, so this, you know, there goes a facility, waiting plaza, tick. And beside there, behind all those cars there, you are supposed to have a hill plaza. And beside that hill plaza, you're supposed to have a jogging path around the perimeter of the building. Yeah. So, by the way, this is not the lowest floor. Alright, there's a floor beneath us. Yeah, all these stairs leads down to the car park. So here, I'm supposed to have facilities. On paper, this is my hill plaza. This. Serious? Seriously? It's just bad. I hate it, man. And this is supposed to be a jogging path, which is extremely dangerous, right? If it's slightly higher, a curb higher, then yes, I think you can qualify. But this flat, I don't know, it's disappointing. Anyway, let's head up to the main facilities floor. That's where the bulk of the facilities are, on level 10. Let's go. Stepping out of the lift, we are on the main facilities floor, level 10. So very high volume. And because now it's recently VP, right? So all these securities, the access is not activated yet. So if you see this type of tag system, right, and if it's green, it means you can open. If it's blue, it means that you have to tag. It's management office. Management office is very long and wide. It's not just this part, but it's actually the whole part to the back. Yeah, management office. That door there leads to the water tank. So you should have water tanks also on this level. Yeah, not just on a mid-level break, but actually they actually pump up halfway and then they continue pumping up. You got a total of 5 shop lots here. Yeah. And these shop lots are quite nice because they're full-size window panels on the other end also, so it's very bright, very inviting. Yeah. 5 of them. 1, the first one's under renovation, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The 5th one's after there, after the lift lobby for block B. That's a really big lot. Nice. Just going to spend a bit of time to go into the details. Pirate ship. It's one of the most common design patterns for a child playground, right? These structures is the pirate ship. That's block A, block B, C, and D. Some lawn here and power course equipment. The block B lift lobby. So all these are paint treatment also. Memento paint, where I know it as Memento paint, to give it that raw concrete finish. Yeah. Which to me is a very nice touch. This is the block B lift lobby, and this is the 5th shop lot, very wide. So this is under renovation. This is going to be a mart, reflexology path, which the changing room is there. Never mind, I'll just take a quick glance at this pool first. This is a sunken pool. I like this pool because it is very irregular, so it gives you that nice resort holiday vibe. Yeah, with this sunken pool in the middle here. With all the landscaping around. Okay, let's just check out this changing room and restroom first. Female and male changing room. The restroom is separate, it's the other side. We got lockers, All your stalls. So very big in general. It's very spacious. As for the bathroom, urinals. This is a bit tricky. I didn't notice there was a drop here. I was stepped in. Probably they should put something to highlight that there's a drop, right? Otherwise, it's going to be a bit dangerous. So, shower area before you take a dip into the pool. Very nice. The way it's curved like that. Yeah. Nice gradual step down. This is the aerobic room, which is also very big. But the not so nice thing about this aerobic room is that you have all these pillars in between, which kinds of spoils the whole thing. So got a nice mirror here on this side, and towards this side, okay, still not too bad, but yeah, it's still quite a big, huge chunk. And this is basically padded. This is not laminated flooring or timber flooring. It's one big piece here actually. I don't know what material is this, but it feels rather spongy, and it's one huge piece here. It's quite big actually. You can see the lines. Yeah, this is the line. So, the lift lobby for Block C. A lot of people. Weekend, right? I mean, so this is the games room. Yeah, so what we have inside, right? You have a ping pong table. You have a pool table, I believe. That's an ice hockey table, a foosball table, and also you've got arcade machines towards the end. All these are free, so you do not need to pay a single cent. No coins, no tokens. You can just play it as it is like this. See? Okay, I'm not sure where's the ball. But yeah, basically you don't need to, it's not coin activated per se. And you also have some dart machines towards your walls there. A lot of people. Squash court. So this is a squash court. There are two squash courts actually, 1 and 2. Yeah. Very similar, so I'm not going to walk to the other side. I'll just step out. Another shower area. This is the jacuzzi pond. Jacuzzi pot rather. Not sure where is it. Probably that side there where you sit. And probably that's that switch there to activate the jacuzzi. The badminton hall. Okay, there's a big group heading there. So I'll keep that for the last. Oh no, actually there's another entrance. Let's enter from the other entrance. Kids play zone. Okay, so to go to the badminton hall, right, that part there, that entrance had a fair bit of stairs down. So while this one has an accessibility ramp. One thing about accessibility ramps, right, that a lot of people don't know is that this accessibility ramp must be at a certain angle. It can't be too steep. This is following the regulations. I forgot what's the degree, but this is following the regulations. And why? Because for those who are on wheelchairs, it's actually very, very challenging to push up a ramp. Unlike us pushing a wheelchair or baby stroller, it's easy. But for those on a wheelchair themselves, you can't have it too slanted. Yeah? This is one thing that a lot of people or even developers, they don't know. Hence, when they do that, you can easily mess it up and do it too high a gradient. So this is the badminton court. You got 2 badminton courts. Yeah, you know, there the size the stairs that I was talking about. So that's actually quite, I mean, not friendly if you know, you're on a wheelchair or you know, you have a baby stroller, right? Glass panels all around. So decently bright, but I think it's not that high up. It's rather, it just depends on your level, right? But if you are a slightly better player, I think you would hit the ceiling. Yeah. Okay, so yes, that sums up the review of this property here at 99 Residence. If you're interested to rent or buy a unit here, especially the unit that we reviewed earlier, it's for sale, 1080 square feet. Do reach out to Kael. His contact is below in the description. Or if you are an owner and you want to rent or sell out a unit, do reach out to him, okay? He is a specialist within this area. And last but not least, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel. Do smash the like button. Thank you and see you in my next video. Bye!